something happening to me. There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it.
What did you see?
There's a crusade coming.
There's a lot of beautiful people in this trailer.
Do you often dream things that happen just as you dreamed them?
Yes.
Really looking forward to this movie.
Yeah.
I love this director so much.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
Just as simple.
Everything is good from him.
Remove your hand from the box, and you die.
What's in the box?
Gom Jabbar.
Pain.
We know Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
You inherit too much power. You have proven you can rule yourself. Now you must learn to rule others. Something none of your ancestors learned.
It's a very
My
different
father
feel
rules
from
an
the first
entire
Dune.
planet.
Yeah.
He's losing it.
He's getting a richer one.
He'll lose that one too.
That was awesome up there.
Does
Yeah.
look amazing.
He has
Arrakis
a
is a
style.
death trap.
Look.
Kill him. This is an extermination. They're picking my family off
Trippy?
one by one.
Let's fight like demons.
Yeah, great cast.
Yeah.
Oh,
An animal caught in a trap will gnaw off its own leg to escape. What will you do?
I know you.
I like the soundtrack right now.
One day,
Yeah.
the
Little Pink
legend
Floyd.
will be born.
Yes.
All of civilization depends on it.
The future.
This trailer's giving me goosebumps. It's so
I know.
epic. My God.
Yeah.
I must not fear.
Fear is the mind killer.
That's right.
Fear is the mind killer.
My Lord Duke.
You've seen this before.
Where the fear is gone, only I will remain.
Go, go, go!
So massive.
Trouble.
Oh my God, this is so cool. Oh my God. You know, I can't believe they showed it in the trailer, but that
I
was
know.
amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a big reveal, but it's really cool.
I think they have to because so many people don't know about Dune.
Right.
I think younger, like, so you have to give them something.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
Well, we've all seen the big sandworm from the David Lynch one, which was also done really well. You know,
Yeah.
the special effects, some of the special effects in that movie were really good, but this one looks like it's just going to be beautiful and
so polished.
really great cast. And, you know, I like the David Lynch version. I consider it to be a separate thing from the book because I love the books. But the first Dune book, I think that was like one of the first serious, like really serious, deep science fiction books I ever read. And it changed my DNA.
Yeah, I'm interested because how do you take that book and make it a movie that is, it's not the David Lynch Dune. It's going to be a totally different thing. It's going to be a Denis Villeneuve film.
Yeah.
And he, of course, whether it's the Blade Runner 2049 or all his films, Arrival, he has his own stamp. So I think this is going to be his Dune.
Yeah.
It looks like that, but I think the storyline will also be really compelling.
But I think it's also going to be Frank Herbert's Dune.
Well, I hope so.
It really has a feel of how I envisioned when you read. The thing about the books is it's an unusual future. It's not like a typical future that you read in a science fiction book. It's not a typical alien culture. There actually are no aliens in the whole thing. The only unusual, the life forms that you see that appear to be alien in the David Lynch one are actually human beings that have been mutated, Right. So it's not an alien story. It's not really a normal future story, because one of the cool things that Frank Herbert did was he made it in his version of the distant future computers are illegal. A machine, machines that think machines and made in the image of a man's mind, I think was the term, were forbidden. So that eliminates a huge part of what you normally see in stories about the future. And that's why the trailer and the book have this sort of primitive vibe to them.
Sure.
Alongside high technology like space flight. They can fly from planet to planet, and yet they don't have computers, which I think is so cool. Such a brilliant idea.
And this is another one of these films that's coming out on HBO Max at the same time as it hits theaters. It's going to be in 2021.
Right.
I don't know if they have the exact date yet.
I don't think it's been scheduled.
It was delayed. But
Everything's been delayed. They're kind of waiting to see, when things kind of get back to normal and sort of schedule all the films out, because so many have been delayed.
Yeah.
This one obviously is in one of the tentpole films.
Another one I would save for theater.
I know. Yeah.
So epic.
Yeah.
And so maybe if theaters are open when it comes out, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder how like a big director like he does he have the pull to say, I want this thing to, when we're back up and running later in the year, that's when I want the thing to be released. No, they don't.
No.
They're like,
The studio has to
basically
say.
the studio has to stay. But I guess the question is, do they want to do that, or they say, listen, we got to get it out, we got to make some money. This thing
This
costs
is the big
hundreds of millions of
experiment,
dollars.
Like, and also it's only going to be out. It's only going to be on HBO Max for 4 weeks. So then it's exclusively theaters, I guess. But I mean, that's still a big bite, because opening weekends, that's when they get all their money. That's when they count on it. But it's either all money or no money. So what are you going to do? So I'm interested in seeing how this does affect the box office, because, a lot of times I like to be home, because I feel like theaters have gotten really irritating because people use their phones. So I don't go to theater nearly as much as I used to, not because I don't want to see movies in the theater, but because I can't stand the audiences. They're, rude. And
Sadly, that's you go and you just, that one person can just ruin your $18. It can just like bum you out. And I've left. I've said, I don't want to do this. I want my money back.
Yeah.
Even at
I
the
miss
very
the
nicest of
ArcLight.
theaters.
I miss the ArcLight so much. And I like them because they're a little more hard ass about people in theaters. Like, you can complain, but I don't want to have to complain.
Right.
I just want people to be cool.
I
You just never
only go
know.
see movies at the ArcLight. I don't go
can't do
anywhere
anything.
else. I love
Every
the
time I
idea
do,
that
I
I can pick
regret
my
it.
seat. And,
Yeah.
Sometimes you can go to some of the, the revival places, and if you're seeing an older film, then you're going to get a respectful. Like if you go to the New Beverly, there's going to be more respect there. But
New
if you're gonna
Beverly
go-
is the exception.
Yeah, if you go to the standard sort of multiplex, then you forget it. You're in trouble. You want to go Monday morning 10 a.m. showing.
Exactly.
But we're lucky
what
here
else?
in LA. We have the New Beverly, Quentin Tarantino's theater, and he's it's curated films, and they present them beautifully there. So, but I think people, when it's okay to go back to theaters, I wonder if there's going to be this big backlash, and people are just going to be crazy for the theater.
I think so, because people want to leave their house.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, let
Absolutely.
me get
It's
out of the
gonna be-
house.
It's going to be an event.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
the idea of going out to dinner and going to a movie and going dinner in a restaurant, and hanging out with your friends. When that all comes back, I think people are going to do that with a vengeance. It's going to be so great, date night,
And I even think a movie like Wonder Woman 84 or Dune, if they see it on HBO Max, then like a month later, they'll go see it at the theater if they really liked it. Okay, now I want to see it on the super huge screen, the THX and all that. So
I can
I definitely
guarantee
wanna
you
see
right
this
now
one.
that I'm going to go see Dune more than once.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
I'm going to buy the 4K DVD,
Well,
I'm
they also
that
have
guy.
Matrix 4 is another one. So there's some big tentpole, huge epic films that I plan to see in the theater that are coming out, on HBO Max, but I still think I want to save it for the theater. So hopefully there'll be a lot of people out there that want to support the theaters.
Yeah.
it'll be hard for me, because if it comes up and it's like a home with my, decent size, now I have a nice TV. It's like, so I can just turn it on and watch it now.
I'll probably watch it.
So,
I'm just going to tell you guys, I will probably watch it.
I will
know
too.
you will.
I'm going to watch it.
I'll watch it too.
But if we love it, we'll go and support it at the theater. Say, okay, you're
Exactly.
going to get my $20 plus, $42 for my popcorn and pretzel.
Exactly. Theaters are my church. I miss going. I want to go back to the theater. So, and Dune will be one of them, hopefully.
And Dune just looks like you were saying, that word epic, you don't really see, there's an element to epic films. Like when you think of old films, those David Lean kind of things, when you think of
Lawrence of Arabia.
Lawrence of Arabia. Yeah, Lawrence of Arabia, and I can't think of any right now. Dr. Zhivago or whatever.
Bridge on the River Kwai. I mean,
Bridge on the
these
River
huge,
Kwai.
huge movies.
Movies that give you time and give you time to experience the place that you're in. I think that's one of the things that people who try to make epics kind of lose sight of. They're just with the rapid editing and the quick editing, quick cuts. They don't give you time to feel where you are. And one thing that Denis Villeneuve does with his films have a slightly slower pacing, especially with something like The Arrival. You really got to feel for that camp that they were in, and and a feel for the inside of that spaceship. And with Blade Runner too, he let you go into those places. And I really think that's going to be a great thing about Dune is, I think we're actually going to really feel like we're on that planet,
Yeah. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that.
Dune coming
Yep.
soon. That's a rhyme.
That's right.
Looks good. And the cast looks great too.
Yes, looks great. And that's another episode of
Two big T's.
Trailer trash.
Dune.
Oh, Berg.
What?
You're supposed to do trailer trash. Okay,
Trailer trash.
no one's gonna get that. All right, so join us next time. Coming soon.
Yes. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye.
Bye.